to the light that is born of the dark. Go now, my child, set this free. Tattered are my wings, but now I fly stronger. I will allow this healing. The howl of the wolves urges me onwards, feathers that open the clouds. In the waters of this river I will be carried. In the shaking of my heart I'll stand proud. I stand proud. Keep my heart strong, hold my head up high, open my wings in my breaking. I'm collecting firewood, I'll be back at dawn. I'll stand strong in my shaking. I remember to remember, I came here to learn this. Be still with what moves deep in me. I am a place beyond the pain. I am eternal. I am the light I see. And I know nothing else. I am only this. In the truth of my being there is only peace. So I welcome you in, for I know that I know you've come here to teach me to spin straw into gold, sorrow into gold. Sorrow into gold. Sorrow into gold. Keep my heart strong, hold my head up high, open my wings in my breaking. Collecting firewood, I'll be back at dawn. I'll stand strong in my shaking. Deeper and deeper, the deep pulls me deeper. Deeper and deeper, the deep calls me deeper. Deeper and deeper I go. 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 Into the water I go. Into the water I go. Into the water I go. Into the water. Not back away, not be afraid. I'll not back away, not back away from the pain. Not back away, not be afraid. I'll not back away, not back away from the pain.
Authenticity means having nothing to hide.
We honor the embodied feminine soul.
We are vulnerability, awareness, courage.
We co-create opportunities.
Somos energía femenina.
When you are that open and authentic in your dance, then you start to get a lot of attention. That's one of the things that is so wonderful about SheWolf. Julie's focus is on the healing arts.
SheWolf developed out of working with women and girls that were working through a lot of trauma, sort of systems that exist that bring them into a box.
We are raised in a very binary world where you're a girl, this is what girls do, these are the rules, follow them or else. And I've never been good at following rules, so a lot of or else happened.
It developed and birthed out of a place and an interest of unleashing that box and what might live on the other side.
Authenticity,
Collaboration,
harmony,
inclusivity,
universality.
Together, we are SheWolf.
Join me.
Join me.
Join us.
We are SheWolf.
We are SheWolf.
We are SheWolf. We are SheWolf.
one dance at a time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us again here in this virtual format. Welcome to Co-Creating. My name is Kristen Perry. I use she and they pronouns, and I am SheWolf's Operation Director. We're so happy to see you. We encourage you to interact with us throughout the evening in the chat. Tonight, we are so honored to be supporting Affinity 95, a Chicago-based social justice organization serving the needs of Black LGBTQ plus community with a particular focus on Black women. You can donate directly to Affinity 95 by scanning the QR code on the screen. And please check out the description below the video for more information on this amazing organization. With that, it is my pleasure to turn things over to SheWolf founder and Mama Wolf herself, Julie Brannon. Hi, Julie.
Hey, Kristen. I feel like we're on some broadcast. I love it. Because we are. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Kristen. Appreciate you. Welcome again. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to this virtual show. The first thing we'd like to do officially is start with a land acknowledgement. So maybe wherever you are, just connecting to the earth in some way, whether it's visually or physically, maybe touching the ground while I read this. I invite you to. SheWolf Sacred, based in Chicago, sits on the stolen land of the Ojibwe, Potawatomi, Odawa, Miami, Ho-Chunk, and Sauk tribes. As settlers of this unceded territory, we as an organization want to name and respect its original inhabitants. We cannot continue our work to dismantle marginalization as a weapon of systemic oppression without acknowledging the colonialism we have inherited. We welcome any audience members to share the land they sit on in the chat function. And you can find your native land, if you're curious, at native-land.ca. And we can put that in the chat now so you can see. So, as Kristen noted, all of tonight's proceeds will benefit the LGBTQ nonprofit organization Affinity Community Services. They have been around for 27 years on the south side of Chicago, focusing on the needs of the Black LGBTQ community, particularly with a focus on Black women. And so we're so honored to support their work, and we'll hear more from them later. And yeah, tonight we also have 8 incredible artists sharing their art with us. And we have things from poetry and ritual to dance and more dance and more dance. And we hope that you enjoy each of these performances. So without further ado, we're going to get started with our opening ritual with my sister here and collaborator Edith Pachacamac-Fries.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for this wonderful space. I'm very honored to be participating with you and opening these amazing connections of movement, dance, poetry. And today I would like you to please acknowledge yourselves and connect with nature. We are gonna play the Icarus, and you can close your eyes. You can open your eyes. You can do what you feel to connect with the wind. We're gonna connect with the winds today.
Thank you all. I pass it over to our MC, Brisa Del Mar.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Brisa Del Mar. I'm a human connector before anything else, any role, any title. I'm a transformational coach, energy light worker, and a channel. And today I'm representing SheWolf as a community director, and I am the MC. So we're gonna really have an amazing time to be in this co-creation that we're doing virtually. This is our second one, and that is co-creating. It's about relationships, and we have an amazing artist tonight from Chicago, from Nepal, Ecuador, and Mexico. So before that, I want to invite everybody to ground ourselves and feel our body and connect with our heart, because love is creation. And I would like we all do this meditation grounding exercise together. So what are we going to be doing is we're going to be breathing normal, and then I'm going to show you a very quick breathing that I'm going to be guiding you as we go. Okay, so first you're gonna, I hope that you guys see me well. So you're gonna put your hands, do you see my hands like this? And then you put in here, and then you're gonna face up and put the hands and the chakra, sacral chakra. And then we're gonna do a breathing through the nose. We're gonna breathe in, hold it for 4, and then exhale through the nose, 4. So it's gonna be breathe in, expanding the belly, and then breathe out. So the belly go in. So we're gonna do a couple times that one, and then when I guide you, it's gonna be fast. So you're gonna be breathing this way. I'm gonna show you. So it's gonna be, so it's gonna be a faster. So the belly expanding when you breathe in, and when you exhale, it's gonna go in. Okay, so I invite everybody to close your eyes, and everybody who is joining us right now on the YouTube. If you are driving or something, please don't do this. If you watch this stream, you can do it later, but right now you need to be in a space where you are sitting and you are comfortable. So let's everybody close our eyes. You start breathing in normal. Just allow your body to breathe as it wants to be. So breathing in and just breathing out. Just bring all the awareness to your body. If you noticed any tension, just focus on that and just breathing in and breathing out. So breathing in and just breathing out to feel your body. Just now that we open the ritual with the 4 winds, so is the air inside you. So you see how it flows freely through your body from the crown until your feet, and just breathing in and breathing out. And then just get ready and prepare yourself, having your hands as I show you in the sacral chakra. Just hold it there and just breathing in through your nose, 4, expanding the belly, hold it for 4, and then just exhale in 4. Let's do a couple more of this. Breathing in, hold it for 4, and breathing out. And just notice how it got grounded, your body, how it feels within. Breathing in and breathing out. Couple more. Breathing in, hold it for 4, and breathing out. Now prepare yourself to breathe fast through your nose, exhaling and inhaling and exhaling through your nose. So get ready and just do a couple times. So breathing in and breathing out faster. Just continue a couple more times. And now come back to your regular breathing. Everything through the nose, breathing in and breathing out through the nose. And as you're doing this, focus all your attention in the root chakra and see how it's expanding. And it's go directly to connect with the heart of the Mother Earth. And then breathing in from the center of the heart of the Mother Earth, breathing in and breathing out to your root chakra. See how it's expanding. And now breathing in from the root chakra and breathing out all the way until the crown. And see how it's expanding the crown. And now breathing in from the crown and breathing out directly to the sky, to the universe, connecting with the Father Sun and the Grandmother Moon. And then breathing in from the heart of the Father Sun and the Grandmother Moon, and breathing out directly to the crown. And then from the crown, breathing in and breathing out directly to the root chakra. And let's do this breathing 2 more times in your own way. So breathing in and breathing out. And it's just sense and visualize how this beautiful light is coming through your body. Now that we are connected with the Mother Earth, with the Father Sun and the Grandmother Moon, we're going to breathe in simultaneously from them and breathing out directly to the heart. So breathing in and go directly to your heart and breathing out. And just stay there and just see how it expands this beautiful green light in your heart center. Breathing in and breathing out, expanding completely. Breathing in and breathing out. As you visualize this beautiful green light expanding all around you, connecting tonight in co-creation with your heart, with this circle of love and light. Allow yourself to receive any message that you want to receive from your heart. You can ask any question, or you can simply say thank you. So breathing in the center of your heart and breathing out, expanding this light all within your body and outside your body. Let's do this 2 more times, breathing in and breathing out. Now bring your palms, your hands, touching your heart as you feel that vibration of your heart. Breathing in and breathing out, and just repeat the next mantra. But you simply say, Ama, 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 Om, 3 times. Ama, 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 Om. And allow that vibration flows through your body, through your heart, connecting deeper. Ama, 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 Om. And now that you're connected with your heart, Just breathe in and breathe out. Say thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. One more deep breath in and breathe out. Start moving your hands, your feet, and whenever you're ready, start opening your eyes and coming back to this beautiful circle that we are co-creating tonight with all of you and all these amazing artists that we have tonight. Okay, thank you everybody for allowing me to share this beautiful grounding and meditation exercise. And what a better way to start our night with poetry. So we are elated to welcome in the creative duo the typewriter tarts, Colty and Crow. The typewriter tarts are a collective of theatrical poets. When you encounter them, you'll offer up world of a topic or a topic of inspiration. They write you a custom poem and a vintage typewriter and perform the fresh piece as the spoken word beyond basking and poeming of advance. The tarts are also guide people in discovering their own creative bravery. And I would like to welcome this amazing duo to share a little more what they have for us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. So the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Brisa. That was so beautiful, and I feel so very connected thanks to that beautiful meditation. So hello, audiences and participants and fellow artists. We are the Typewriter Tarts. We make immediate art utilizing your inspiration and our vintage typewriters. So I will share that I'm experiencing the delight of being able to bring this typewriting machine to a Zoom room, which is broadcasting live on YouTube, which is very, very layered. So whatever your connection to technology or creating is, just know that we are all connected. I am personally a emails once a month kind of person. That's often why I have Crow send emails on the Typewriter Tarts behalf. So wherever you are coming from and whatever layer of technology you are comfortable with, you are all welcome here. We are all co-creating this together. So tonight, live on Zoom and YouTube, we will be creating a poem, two poems actually, using your words and inspirations and our typewriters. So if you feel called to do so in your body, please type into either the Zoom chat or the YouTube chat. I'm indicating where they are on my screen. And we'll collect about 5 to 7 words. And throughout the night, off screen, Crow and I will be using our typewriters to create 2 separate pieces, informed by the music of the videos that we'll be hearing, but not the visual, because we're trying to get you a clean stream here. So the music from the dancers' performances, your energy and prayers, and your words will be what provides, what creates this never before heard poem, raw. So yeah, Crow, did I forget anything about the glory that is the Typewriter Tarts?
Just that you have 20 years worth of improv experience. I have a master's degree in linguistics, and we just decided last April we're gonna make money doing this, and a company was born. So we are very grateful to be here, and we love you all very much. And the fan is very much a punctuating piece. And with that, I'll sign off.
Absolutely, absolutely. So thank you so much for letting us be here with you. Please put your words in the chat. And once we've got about 5 of them, those are the words we'll start writing with. And enjoy the co-creative evening.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing all of that. So beautiful people who are present right now in the YouTube, please just share a word that you would like to receive this creation, a poem. I can relate that because I write poems too. So I'm so excited about what they're gonna write. So please, and also people who are joining us right now, please just let us know where you are. Are you in Chicago? Are you in a different state? Tell us something about you, what inspired you to be here, and tell us what are you co-creating. We would love to hear from you. And as we are looking forward to learn more about the people who are joining us tonight, we're gonna welcome our next artist and a little bit about her and her co-creator. So Cristo Aguilera, who grew in her relationship with movement, the ability to bring mindfulness and connection of mind, body, and spirit into every physical expression offered her a space to feel, heal, explore, and dive deeper into her heart space. I love that. She has danced professionally for modern dance companies and has taught various movements, forms, and techniques. Technique classes to all ages, from youth to adult, in Oklahoma, Arizona, North Carolina, Illinois, Florida, and debuted as a professional choreographer in Chicago. And what I would love to do before we share this piece that she created with Matthew, I would like to invite and screen Crystal to tell us more about this piece, and also she can tell us a little more about Matthew so we can know about him as well. So Kristen, thank you for being here. So please, the screen is yours.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me. My name is Crystal. I am representing myself and Matthew DeRobertis tonight. And we are sharing with you a piece that we created, a multimedia piece that we created called Atravesa. Atravesa is a Spanish word that means going through or to go through. And that's exactly what this journey is. So we created this piece with him making all of the music originally. I choreographed everything originally. And I coached him and taught him to dance from the ground up. So all that you see tonight, from the partnering to the lifts and the choreography and everything, he learned during the span of 3 weeks while it was being choreographed in real time while we had an artist residency last September. So there's a lot of beauty that goes into this piece. Matthew himself, he goes by Seer Music, S-E-E-R Music. He is an amazing musician that creates music that allows you to go deeper into the realms of your subconscious and to expand your consciousness. So lots of meditation music, lots of music for yoga classes, stuff like that. And he just recently released a whole album that he had recorded out of his van studio. He lives a life out of his van that's fully converted and travels all around the country making music out of his van with a solar panel powered sound system. So it's pretty incredible. And during our partnership, we created this amazing work of art. And we're so excited to share it with you. Whether you are a musician or a mover or someone that just appreciates artistry and just watching something new and innovative, this is all created from scratch. We made this together in pure co-creation. And we're just so excited to share this with you guys and for you to have your own experience. That's the beauty of this work. And if you're interested to find out more about it, there is a YouTube link with the full video, which is about 10 minutes long. Tonight, we're showing an excerpt of our duet. It does start with a solo, then there is a duet, and then there is a third part of it that brings it all together. Tonight, we're watching the duet and the ending of it. So I hope that you enjoy Atravesa from myself and Matthew. Thank you so much for being here. And we are just so blessed to share in this sacred space and time with you and to be a part of something so special with SheWolf and with everybody that's here. Thank you so much.
Authenticity means having nothing to hide.
Hermosísimo. Beautiful, Crystal and Matthew. Thank you so much for sharing this amazing piece of co-creation and love and movement. How is everybody doing? Please share with us what did you feel when you were experiencing this video as we were watching it. And remember, tonight we are supporting the LGBTQ nonprofit organization Affinity Community Services. Our goal for tonight is raise 700. So please check the donation link on the stream. And any donation, any coin, it matters. So just go directly, whatever feels good to your heart, so we can continue supporting the work that they're doing in the Black community in Chicago. And Affinity Community Services. I'm going to go directly right now, and I want to say thank you to Lisa, Electric, Rickshaw, Cara Cordell, Jamila Kine. I hope that I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much for being here. Just please type your name, tell us where you are, and tell us how you are co-creating. So remember, tonight we are supporting the LGBTQ nonprofit organization, Affinity Community Services. And our goal tonight is 700. So the links are gonna be right there on the stream and also here in the chat so you can go directly and support. Anything counts. So as we're doing that, let's continue with our night. And the next duo, I love them. I remember them from last year. And I'm gonna be honest, I love this and I would like to bring them so they can introduce themselves. Why? Because this is a duo of mother and daughter. And I love how they really continue sharing the love for their Nepali heritage. And I would like to invite them to come on the screen so they can share themselves. So, Karisma and Rahani, please join me here. Gracias, welcome for being here. I want to say to you, I love you both. I do remember you last time. I just love it. And the more that I love it, it's like the co-creation, mother and daughter.
Oh,
It's such a beautiful inspiration. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we love you. We love SheWolf. Thank you so much for having us. Again, it means so much to both of us to have this space to perform together. I was sharing that with Julie yesterday on an IG Live that I used to dance, so I used to perform quite a lot on stage, and my mom would always be there watching me, but to have her perform beside me is just a different experience all around. It's so sacred. So thank you so much for this opportunity to share our heritage, our lineage, and our love with you all. And do you want to share what the song's about?
Namaste, everyone. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. My love, peace, and joy, happiness to you all. Thank you. The song is like two girls are coming down the mountain to the valley, and it's a springtime, and they're so happy that there are flowers blooming all over. The mountain has little snow there, and it's sun is shining and reflecting that, wow, we're gonna have such a beautiful spring and summer now. Winter is over. We are happy, joyful, thankful for Mother Nature and the earth. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, both of you. And so please, without any more, let's go and see this amazing piece that you guys are sharing with us tonight. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Namaste, everyone. Let's take a 3 deep breathe in. Breathe out.
Hello, hello. Wow. I I I I I wanna dance that way. That was so lovely. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful piece with us tonight. And everybody who is um, with us, remember tonight we are supporting LGBTQ nonprofit organization, Affinity Community Services. And who are they? So they are supporting education, health, wellness, and safety, as well as advocacy, organizing, and civic engagement. They facilitate safe space for Black LGBTQ people across generations to come together to build relationships, share resources, and create that change that is necessary for their freedom. Their programs focus on a civic engagement, health, wellness, and education. Much of their programming is for the community and by the community, meaning that monthly discussions, groups, special events, and advocacy work is being led by volunteer members of the Black community. So I really encourage everybody, so please, everything counts. So we have our goal to raise tonight 700, so continue supporting them to the amazing work that they're doing for 25 years, I believe so. And I also recommend to all of you to listen on Thursdays. I believe the way we said Thursday, so let me see. No, it's on Wednesday, every third Wednesday. Listen to my dear friend Kelly Salisbury and Living Room Chats in Affinity's Facebook page, so you can go and listen to continue connecting with them. So remember, the links are in the chat in Facebook, in a YouTube channel. So anything counts. So remember, we still have the night going, and we really appreciate everything that you can donate tonight. So as we continue with tonight, after this beautiful and loving dance, a co-creation mother and daughter, it's unbelievable, it's beautiful, it's touching, it's loving, and I love the flowers, the roses. I love the roses. Next time we need to bring to all of us. Okay, so now, how about, we have a duo, a dynamic duo that we all know. Yes, we all know. Esta mujer hermosa, mi hermana Edith. Pash, oh yeah, Edith Pash Kamak Fries and Julie. Wolf Mama, everybody knows Julie, Julia. So they're going to be sharing a traditional Ecuadorian folk dance to honor Yaku, the Quechua word for water. In this dance and ritual, they're honoring the circle of life with birth, elements, healing, and death. Edith's foundation, Pachacamac Folk, is the forefront of movement to protect Mother Earth and the life it supports. Public recognition and critical intervention are necessary to honor indigenous communities and enact the much larger project of decolonization and reconciliation. Together, we all form a dignified land for the future of our children. Because remember, now we are the ancestors. We are the ancestors for the future. So I love the foundation that Edith is doing, and I love this co-creation con estas dos mujeres. Mil gracias por estar aquí. And I'm excited to see this piece of both of you. So please tell us more about it.
Well, thank you, Brisa, for that wonderful presentation, and Julie, just very very quick. We went to the lake. It was very windy. We were connecting with the element, the wind, and it was like being alive. Just letting you know, this video is very genuine. It's very spontaneous, and the most important is to connect with Mother Earth. And I hope you enjoy. I don't know, Julie, if you want to say anything.
That's great. Enjoy.
Hermoso espíritu de
Thank you, thank you. That was beautiful, amazing. I love that I hear the four winds, los cuatro vientos, y el sonido del agua, the sound of the water. Gracias, Edith and Julia. Julie, thank you so much for this co-creation. And everybody, remember, tonight we are supporting Affinity Community Services. So keep donating. Thank you so much who has donated already. And now as we continue with tonight, all the amazing artists that we have. Our next duo, I love them. They are so fun, they are very interactive, and they really help to get into your body. So actually, let's bring them both because I have a question for you. So let's bring to, yes, Christine. Thank you. And
Hello.
Jen, GFC Space Radio. Thank you so much for being here. Gracias por estar aquí. I love everything that you're doing. And also, I love when you're talking about this collaborative engineering that you're in based on the experience by astronauts living and working in the International Space Station. So how did it happen, that craziness of like, okay, let's do this. Let's bring it to the Earth.
It's a great question. I don't know, Jen, if you want to jump in, but
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, how did it happen that you guys felt inspired to bring that into the Earth? So because everything is based on how you felt inspired by the challenges the astronauts, experience at living and working on the International Space Station. So that's wild. So I love that you're connecting that into the Earth. So I'm curious about it, so everybody knows
Sure.
all the amazing things that you guys doing.
Sure. Well, actually, it's really about the astronauts' bodies. So one of the major challenges about living and working in space is that we really have adapted to having gravity as our friend here on Earth. And when we don't have gravity, many systems in our body begin to break down and act in not ideal ways over time. And so this is one of the main challenges that we face to living a prolonged life in space as we travel to different places, or even if we end up somewhere that has a different gravity, like our bodies need something during that time. And so we have this proposition that using body resonating tones and binaural beats that help with things that happen in our heads could potentially aid in some of the challenges physically, mentally, otherwise, that astronauts and other space travelers may encounter while living and working in space. And so then we like to invite people here on Earth to also participate in feeling and experiencing these frequencies and how they might alter your experience here in your own body.
yeah, and I feel like for tonight's co-creation, that's one of the things that we can sort of think about is connecting with those astronauts that are there on the International Space Station right now. So as we're listening and moving our bodies, we're going to invite everyone to join in with us. Just thinking about how those frequencies are sending out infinitely into space, and that we are always connected across all of these platforms, across all of these amazing opportunities that we have for co-creation.
Thank you, Christina. That's so beautiful. And continue confirming that you just said, like, we are energy, we are vibration, and we're all connected. So the space is yours. So let's go for it. So everybody who is, whatever you are, just do everything what they said. You will feel an amazing experience in everything. So let's go for it. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you so much, Brisa. And thank you to SheWolf. We love being a part of these. So So for everybody at home who's watching on YouTube, we're just going to kind of lead us through a guided movement meditation of frequency. So this first tone we're going to hear, it's kind of low. So you can feel free to adjust your volume so that this tone, as it's coming in, so that you can hear it, because we've set the volume of the other tones to be similar in volume. So our first tone, 174 hertz, we'd like to start our process of co-creation by grounding into ourselves. So if you want to just take a moment, place your hands anywhere on your body and just feel the resonating of this tone as you breathe. Great. So now that we have that sense of grounding, let's expand our awareness outward just a bit. So we're moving to 341 hertz. So let's think about our environments that we're in, everyone, as you're watching from the YouTube stream. So you can open your eyes, and as you're listening and hearing these vibrations and feeling them, go ahead and just turn your head, use your eyes, and just take in what's coming in from your space, nice and gently. Feeling your sense of resonance with your space. So now we're moving out into a further expansion of our circle. So feeling a connection now with all of the people who are watching the stream. I know we can't see each other, but we're all listening to this same frequency together, and vibrating at the same frequency. As we resonate, we resound together. So as we do this, as you hear the tone, go ahead and extend your body out into your space. And we're also going to be joined by some of the other performers who are also moving in resonance. Great. So now taking that energy from the larger circle of all of us present here tonight, we're just going to bring it back in. So everybody returning to your own individual space, really just seeing what's around you, vibrating with that space. And if you want to move in response to anything that you see, feel free to do that as well. Nice. All right, and so we're going to bring it back into ourselves one more time. Grounding back into our bodies, back into our own physical selves, and feeling in our center the vibration of this tone. So this last one, 256 hertz. This is connected to our first chakra, to the earth, grounding, just breathing and grounding into yourself to return. Nice. Thank you all so much for participating with us, breathing in that sort of circle of awareness, something you can always return to. It was a pleasure to work with you tonight. And Jen, thank you so much for sharing the experience. And definitely, I'm still in that vibration. So I really appreciate that you share with us this gift in co-creating with all of us and everybody who join us right now. If you join this stream later on, remember at the beginning we have a call team in Chrome they're gonna be writing poetry. So if you haven't shared that word that they ask, so they can create this piece for us co-creating all together. So you still have time to do that. So just post it there in the YouTube chat, because we would love to hear what do you have in mind, what is that word that you want to share, and let's see what they're going to be co-creating with us. And remember, tonight we are supporting
Affinity Community Services, the LGBT nonprofit organization. And I'm super excited to support them as SheWolf. You know, I know them, I guess, I don't know, for 5, 6 years, and I have experienced the work that they've been doing in the Black community. And I just love it. I mean, myself, as a woman who loves women social, emotionally, and sexually, I know how it is in our community. So I love supporting any kind of community, but the LGBTQ community is amazing. So I would love to bring with us so they can talk more about the organization. Latonia Miley, I hope that I pronounced it correctly. So if you can please join me on my screen so we can hear from you to tell us a little more about Affinity Community Services. There, okay. Hi. Welcome, welcome.
Hello. Hi, thank
What
you
a
for
pleasure to
inviting me.
meeting you.
Yeah, it's great to meet you all too. It's been a really beautiful night, really transformational for my vibe today. So I'm just honored to be here.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. And also welcome to Affinity, because I know you just joined to the team, but you're part of, you have been in the community for so long. I got connected to Affinity through our dear friend, Anna Deshen, which is an amazing Black woman part of that community. So please tell us more about why it's so essential, the work that you guys are
Sure.
doing here in
Yes,
Chicago.
thank you. So Affinity has existed for almost 28 years in Chicago, advocating for Black, lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and queer people who have been systematically underrepresented when it comes to services for our health, our wellness, but also for our families, our culture. And so we create a safe space for people to gather and share resources. And we also help providers, institutions like healthcare providers, education institutions, social services learn how to serve the Black, lesbian, gay, and bisexual and trans community. So what that mostly looks like is our peer-led programming. So just a safe place for people to gather and spend time together, build community. Many of the people who have been involved in our services have been involved in the services for decades. So it's a deep, loving community. But we also do a lot of advocacy work. So we're looking at the way that HIV services, elder care services. Many of our constituents are over the age of 40, over the age of 50. So what does it look like for people who are aging to continue to feel supported and loved and free as they live their lives past the age of 40 or 50? And so that's the work that we're doing. I just joined the team as the interim executive director just last month, and I have a long history of doing LGBT advocacy work here in Chicago with a special focus on healthcare and social services. We're really excited with the reduction in COVID infections that we're seeing, which we've been waiting for such a long time. And we know our people have been separated for so long. We're having our burning bowl ritual, which is an annual ritual where people release things from the past year that they're ready to let go of, but to free themselves of, and also set affirmations for their future selves. And so we gather, we share a meal, and we talk about how we've grown, what we've lost, and also what we're looking forward to. So we'll be celebrating the spring equinox, the solstice, together this year. And on March 20th, we're having our burning bowl ritual. And if anyone is in Chicago, we'd love to invite you to join us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. So everybody just hear all the amazing things that they're doing and also for the community. So remember tonight we have a goal of 700 to support Affinity Community Services. So anything that you can share, it counts. So there is the links and the chat in YouTube. So please just go and any of those and make any donation, anything. And thank you to everybody who has done it already. So I want to say thank you so much for being with us. And I will go and continue with the night. And thanks again. So continue being with us. Now, what are we going to do? I want to hear from everybody from the chat. What is everybody doing? I see people are still present here. And I see Lisa. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. So remember, we still have a couple more artists that we're going to be sharing tonight. And our next is Regal Resonance. Regal is a multidisciplinary artist who vibrates at the frequency of love. Yes, love is creation, people. Electronics is a world-renowned producer Enigma hailing from Chicago. This duo comes from the south side of Chicago. They aim to inspire others through their collaboration of music and dance. Their intention to promote self-expression of all kinds. So I would love to invite them to a screen so they can tell us a little more about this piece, and then they can introduce themselves, this beautiful piece that they're sharing with us. And I just find out that they are not here present, but they are in our hearts. So remember, love is creation. So let's do this, Nessa. Let's go with the video. And thank you so much, everybody. So let's go ahead and enjoy.
Now you can't control us, so just sit your words down, sit in. We be rolling round, cruising down the block. Wait, put it down, put it down, put it down. I can be a roller, driving downtown, sit in. I'ma make them say.
was phenomenal. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, Regal, Resonance, and Electronics. That was really awesome. It was really awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that co-creation with us. And remember, everybody who is right now in our YouTube channel and stream in YouTube, any comments? Tell hot, yeah, and fire, electric, rickshaw, absolutely, yeah, it was higher. Fire, fuego, fuego. And well, thank you everybody who has continued being with us. And if you see this stream later, you can continue supporting Affinity Community Services. All the information is there in the description of this stream. So please, anything counts. We have the goal tonight for 700, raise 700. So we really appreciate all the donations that you're doing tonight. And our next artist, okay, I love this woman. She is amazing. Amanda Saucedo, and a co-creation that she's doing with Dulce. Dulce Maria Diaz. So Amanda Saucedo, of Mexican Ukrainian descent, is a native of Chicago. She's a company dancer and resident teaching artist at Ensemble Español Spanish Dance Theater. They are an amazing company, so you're in Chicago, you need to check that out. Amanda started her dance training with a Mexican folkloric group in her youth, and she has performed internationally as well as nationally along local Chicago artists. And Dulce María Díaz, otra mujer mexicana, who migrated to the United States when she was 5 and grew up in Chicago's South Side, where she studied at the University of Chicago. In 2014, Diaz, or Dulce, created She Gallery, a space for community building through the arts and civic engagement, and become a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So these two Mexican women gathered together and created this amazing piece inspired by another amazing Mexicana, mujer mexicana, Frida Kahlo. Who doesn't love Frida Kahlo? We all, I mean, at least I love Frida Kahlo because I'm a Mexican too, and she's part of our DNA, she's part of our ancestors. And plus, you know, as I said before, I'm a woman who loves women socially, emotionally, and sexually, and we love Frida Kahlo in our LGBTQ community. So I want to welcome Amanda. Amanda, thank you so much for being here. So wonderful to see you. So please tell us a little more about the piece that you're going to be.
Sure, yeah. So the piece that Dulce and I worked on, again, was inspired by a Frida Kahlo painting, kind of coming from, it was a very painful painting, the Two Frida painting, if you're familiar. And one thing we really wanted to bring forth was that even though pain is, again, very hard and challenging, it is initially a place to transform and transcend it and even find beauty through it and acknowledging that. And then, you know, we threw in some dance in there to kind of acknowledge the elements, especially the timing of winter. And winter is always, excuse me, winter is always a very, you know, a time to go within and cleanse and renew. And so we definitely wanted to portray that in our piece. And yes, and thank you for the lighting and the shout outs I'm seeing in the chats. We are welcomed by Megastar Media, which we had Josh Romero here of Megastar Media get to promote and take our videos and edit all of it. So we're super grateful for that. And yes, Dulce couldn't be here, but you know, she's here in spirit. And yes, we're so grateful to be here. So thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Amanda. And thank you to Megastar Media for all this amazing piece. So let's go and enjoy this beautiful piece. Gracias, Amanda.
Alas de mariposa.
Butterfly wings.
Corazón que manda toda razón.
A heart that rules reason.
Fue verano. Fue otoño.
It was summer. It was fall.
Fue primavera. Fue invierno.
It was spring. It was winter.
Y la mariposa con alas de sí.
And the butterfly with her wings of yes.
Voló.
She flew.
Salió.
She left.
Ella sabía
She knew
que la libertad era su alegría.
that freedom was her happiness.
Creció.
She grew.
Ella sabía
She knew
que su corazón era su guía.
that her heart was her guide.
Y sus hermanas con alas de libertad,
And her sisters with wings of liberty,
finalmente unidas.
finally united.
Y así mantenieron toda la vida, de toda la existencia, con corazón de guía, porque sabían que el corazón no echa mentiras.
And that's how they maintained all of life, all existence, with heart as guide, because they knew that the heart does not lie.
Viva la vida.
Amanda and Dulce, and the work that Mega Sour Media create with this piece. So powerful, so beautiful. I love the poetry, and also I love speaking both languages, Español and English. And one of the foundations, what I hear, and it's exactly what we're doing tonight, like co-creating. Love is creation, and the heart is the center to create. And what they said, the heart, it never lies. Thank you so much for that reminder. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful piece and honoring nuestra Frida Kahlo. Bueno, no es nuestra, pero la amamos. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Amanda and Dulce. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How is everybody here in the YouTube channel, in the chat? Thank you so much for everybody for being here. Please continue sharing your comments. And I would love to bring, I think it's time, right, Kalti, this amazing duo, typewriter tarts, to come in and see, talking about poetry, what is the piece and creation that you are creating right now? I'll lay you in the screen and please just.
I'm so excited. This was one of the most pleasurable poems to write, informed by the words from our audience participants and the artistry from our artist participants. So this is the poem that I came up with, but you've heard my voice quite a bit. So I actually wanted to invite my collaborator to go first. And this will be the first time I'm hearing this poem too. So we are all co-creating this work of art together. Crow is one of my favorite poets. That's why I like working with them. So without further ado, Crow, how was that for you? And will you share what you wrote with us here tonight?
Sure, I will, if my phone will decide to stop doing somersaults all over the desktop. So just to give the audience a little bit of insight into how this process works. Normally we do this on the street in like 5 or 10 minutes. So it's been really nice to have this bit of spaciousness to sort of breathe into the piece instead of having to turn it around right quick. And it was just so beautiful to watch everyone co-create together. And so this is what I whipped up, and the words that we received from the audience were ether, collaboration, or ignite, luminous, poignant, and spacious awareness. And so this is untitled. Maybe I will solicit a title from the audience, and then we can really round out this piece that way. So, to begin. I found movement in the sway you touched me. What is my life but a years-long collaboration between my birth and my death, my eventual death? Emergent from the ether as we discovered each other, our poignant pigments, bioluminescent figments to the imagination of God. I've seen all these clouds, spacious awareness, lit from behind and set on fire, delighted, ignited by the temporary nature of the human heartbeat. Luminous, voluminous, taking up so much space with light, both a particle and a wave, they say. We have so little time left to make this world together. So much life to collate, so much love to co-create, that it's time to get our fingers dirty, to finger paint with a purpose, to play with fire, to parse out pleasure, because if you're going to make your own reality, you may as well make it feel good. And you may as well make it feel good together. So put your body on that body. If that body wants to dance with your body, cultivate kindness with all 10 fingertips and all sets of lips. Speak, touch, know.
Snaps. Snaps and claps. That was fantastic. That's a pun. Fantastic. All right. I don't have to plug in my typewriter, but I do have to plug in my laptop, because how sad would it be if I got halfway through this poem and my technology failed on me. All right. All right, Crow, my poem is also untitled, so I guess, untitled number 2. All right, here we go. We sparked from the formation we found ourselves in, pulling sensation from ethereal wonder. Atomically speaking, sparks require the chemistry of both of us, information only we could be, attuned to the sudden circuitry of touch. We sensed this moment would disappear, traveling with poignant determination to a future made up entirely of fractal impacting. We served in the collaboration of spirit and soul, the luminous entanglement of reciprocity between valley and mountain, rise and climb, generation and legacy, wind and breath, witnessing and revering. We saved God from the blaspheme of forgetting what is ancient, flowing into presence of spacious change, emerging with new relationships to gravity, to source, to sensual sparks as service, toning the expansion of what we consider to be ourselves. We sound so similar when we trust our totality, co-creation as constant ignition for the cosmic flame of eternity. Therein, may we burn anew, always aware that the space between me and you is an opportunity to love. Thank you so much to SheWolf Sacred and everyone who has co-created with us tonight. That was a real pleasure. And I could keep gushing, but I will hand it back to the hosts with much graciousness. And thank you for letting us co-create with all of you.
Wow, wow, wow. That is super amazing. I love everything, and I love the last line that they said, a space between me and you is to love. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. I hope that is it possible that maybe we can share that to the people so they can read it later, maybe in the channel in YouTube. And for now, thank you everybody for being here tonight. We really appreciate everybody, all the artists and supporting Affinity Community Services. Remember, there is still time tonight to donate and everything counts. And now I'm gonna give the screen to Julia so
You're
we
doing
can.
great. We can collaborate in this moment.
Beautiful. Let's co-create.
You know what's
the
gonna
together.
happen next? Come on, we got this.
I know.
We're
Vamos
gonna
a,
invite
vamos
all
a
the
cantar en
artists to come back
español.
on so we can celebrate you.
Thank you. Gracias, gracias. A mi gente
Yay.
bella. Thank you. Thank you.
So first up, so you at home, this is our chance to have our virtual bow. So raise your glass, raise your blanket, raise your ethers to
This
all
is
of you
cacao ceremony.
Yes, all the amazing artists that came on tonight, starting with Crystal and Matthew with that beautiful collaboration, original piece. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Snaps. Then we had Charisma and Rajni. Look at the roses, they're so beautiful. See, if I had roses, I would be throwing them to you, but you have to throw them at yourself, okay? Please throw them at yourself. Thank you, mother-daughter, beautiful duo. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yay. And then we had these people. Who are these? This beautiful, lovely woman who is so special to me. We got to dance with Viento. Con Viento. Thank you.
Viento, the winds, yeah. The four winds.
The four winds.
I heard the poetry. I'm very impressed. Loving poetry, ladies. Thank you so much.
Then we had the incredible JC Space Radio back for the 4th year. Or is it the 5th year? I don't know. They've been with us since the beginning. We're so grateful to have your galactic energy, galactic, powerful. Yes, we are there. We went somewhere for sure. And then we had Regal and Electronics, who are not here on video, but we can send our love to them. And then we will hype them up. I'm sure they will receive this later at a later time. Oh, and then we had the Hearts, the Corazones, connected with Frida Kahlo, Amanda, and Dulce. Wow. Wow. Like that needs to be submitted somewhere. Like, wow. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then rounding it all out with this beautiful integration of cerebral and visceral, the typewriter tarts, Crow and Colty. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful
Amazing
words.
Bravo, bravo.
Beautiful words. And thank you to all of you for being here. And thank you for supporting Affinity. Thank you to Jojo for staying relatively quiet. He's my little wolf. We have food right here, so he's just really fixated on that. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting Affinity and SheWolf. Our mission is to create movements that embody and energize intersectional feminism for marginalized people through healing arts rituals. So I hope that you felt that. I hope that you continue to feel that throughout your night and through into tomorrow. And thank you all for being here. Oh my gosh, and I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. Nessa and Kristen behind the scenes. They are here, holding it down. I don't know what I would do without you. Thank you so much.
They're the gurus behind all these screens, all these productions.
Yes. And our incredible MC, Brisa Del Mar. Gracias,
mi hermana,
gracias.
preciosa, precious.
Thank you for guiding our ship. Let's dance.
Yeah.
Let's dance.
Yeah, Jojo. She was, yes.
What are we dancing?